Hey everybody, let me talk in this video about variable from type of string in more details. So let me click and create a new file and I name it strings, okay? And I click enter. So to define variable as a type string, you would say, for example, you want to define name as string, you say name equal between double quotation Hussein and Ruwai. Why? Because to work with string, you have to write the string between double quotation. There's many functions we could use it with string. For example, if I just was I want to know how many characters I have it here. So I would say print len of this string. That's mean if I just click run, he tell you, oh, I didn't save it, so let me just save it. Just you see, he just run the old file because I didn't change the running file. So just make sure first click right here and select run string. So he changed here the running file, he shows 16. Why 16? How many characters I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even the space should be considered as a character. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if you see, he show you have 60 characters. If you want to be more professional, you say here, define variable, name it len equal len of the string. Here I have variable, or you could say str len. So when you print it, you would know how many character you have in the string. There is many other function you could use it. This is just basic to get the str len. So what about you if you want to change the character to uppercase? You just say upper in this way, then you open the bracket and you give it the string name. Hopefully I got it. So I say upper for the string. I just click here, I see error. If I just click right, he say, hey, you want to work with string, you need to import something. If I click here, he just import this library. So if I just click run again, I have to see everything in uppercase. So what this line mean and why he import this line? Upper is the part from library that already available with Python. You cannot access to the functions without calling the library the function related to. So upper is the part from this function in Python. So to import upper, you just say from this function in Python, import upper. Then you could use upper easily. What about lower? If I say just print in this way, print lower in this way, if you just open the bracket, name. That means change the character to lowercase. If you see again, he told you, hey, you are mistaking. If I just say, hey, what's the problem? You say, hey, you need to import something. If you see here, he say I imported upper and lower. So now when I run it, first of all, I see everything in the uppercase. Then I see everything in lowercase. So this is basically how you could change or how you could do upper and lowercase and how you import any library when you want to work with it. So did you see how Python work? Whenever you want to use any library, you have to import that library. I want to use upper, I want to use lower, but why when I used len I did not import it? Because Python, some library define it public, so you could access to it without creating an instance from that library. So I have upper, I have lower. We talked about string concatenating, like for example, title. When I want to show in this way, title, then equal y title equal. I want to show string your grade is, and I want to show his grade, so I have to open a bracket, close it, then I say format, then I want to show the grade, say 79. So now I have string, and this string is concatenate with another variable. I just add this variable here. So he will take this variable, he add in this bracket. We talked this one in previous video. If I just now click a print for title, so hey, yeah, I just click run, he say your grade is 97. So this is basically how you do concatenate between one string and number. Also, you could do concatenate between two strings. Let's suppose I have this string. I say your San Francisco is, then I say San Francisco, whatever. Then I have another string, name it is good. And I want to do concatenate between these two strings. So basically just move this line up, so make everything clear. So I want to get a new string from these, so I will say I want to print both string. So it is about this string 2, no string 1, this first string, this second string. So you cannot have two names same because you are replacing the value. So I will say, okay, string 1 dot, does it make sense? Format? No, because format needs to replace something. So you have to do it in this way. And then you take this part and you say dot format, you add this one. So in this way, I just did string, if you name it str basically. So yes, you just define variable, you in string, you just open the bracket, close it, then you want to is good, you add the stand this to bracket. Now if I run it, he say San Francisco is good. So yes, or is nice place, whatever you would say is nice place, whatever you want to write. Go ahead and alright, but just I want to show you how you do concatenate between two string easily. So yeah, this is basically how to do concatenate. There is many, as I told you. You could split string or whatever you want to do, you could do. So yes, this is basically some command that we use it. If you want to read more command, just go to Python website and we'll see many command about string. So you could use them to do split of the string. If you have, like example, number of words and you want to split them or whatever you want to do. Yeah, here we done, and thank you for watching.